Welcome back, my kings and queens, my gods and goddesses, to the path of the Illuminati. Donny Gerald, your host, back with another video. Topic of this video is death. Hey! Non-happy topic. Most would say sad and depressing. The end, complete and utter total blackness. Well, I'm here to tell you, my loved ones, that this is not the case. Yes, time to rejoice, because I bear good news. So, along with the topic of death, we're also going to throw in the topic of spirit. Okay? So, the video would be death and spirit. Now, in my playlist section, I have titled a playlist, and this title is called Death and Spirit. Nice and easy, huh? Nice and simple. I want you to go to this playlist section. In this playlist of Death and Spirit, there is a video. It is a video of an elderly man, okay, his son by his side, and it is literally a video of the man passing away. He literally dies and passes away in the video. Okay, with his son holding his hand right by his bedside. Okay, depressing, sad, the end, total and utter blackness. No, my kings and queens, no, my gods and goddesses. In this video, you will see his soul, his light body, depart from the body, raise into the atmosphere, and take off. Okay? Not true. Oh, must be a put-on video. Must be fake. King Don, he's crazy. He's crazy. No, I'm not. If there is a black, there has to be a white. If there's an up, there has to be a down. If there's a hot, there has to be a cold. Everything has to have an opposite. It is the only way something can exist. How can you tell that something is hot if there isn't a cold to compare it to? And I think the best way to understand this is there cannot be nothing unless there is something. And I've given this example in a lot of my other videos. So for instance, in the room you're in, how could you tell there is nothingness, there is space, unless there's objects in the room that showcases the space? Or vice versa. How could you tell there is an object in a room if there isn't blank space surrounding it? Okay? If you put those pieces together, it should fall into place. The opposite has to exist. Has to. It's a universal law, okay? Has to exist. Now, in death and spirit, number one, my kings and queens, my gods and goddesses, you will never die. You do never die. You are an immortal God. You have lived forever. You have been here forever, and you will be here forever. I know you might not be able to take that in yet, because right now you're saying, well, what a load of hogwash. I was born out of my mother's womb, and just like my great-grandfather, I will end up in the grave or cremated like him. Okay? However, what you need to realize is that if your physical body exists, there has to also be a metaphysical body, a spiritual body. There has to be. Remember, this is science. It's universal law. It's not a guess. There is a physical body, and universal law and science and physics tells you if there is a physical mortal body, there has to be a metaphysical immortal body, and there is. Now, death and spirit. Your body is energy. Short and sweet and simple. Your body is vibrating at basically a medium vibration and sound. Your light body, which is within the body currently, is also vibrating. It vibrates at a little bit faster vibration and has a little bit higher pitched hum, which would be hum. Now, the two vibrations and the noise frequencies, even though not exact, are still pretty close to each other. So because the vibration and the sound frequencies and vibration are similar, the physical body is able to contain and hold the light body. Now, as a person gets older, okay, as you get older, your mortal body's vibration will slow. So it will go from a hum to a hum. And then you get 10 years older and it goes to a hum. And then maybe you hit 90 and it goes all the way down to a hum. Understand? It gets slower. The body's vibration gets slower and the noise frequency gets lower. All death is the physical body's vibration and sound frequency lowering to the point that it cannot contain the light body, your spirit, light body, soul. It cannot contain it anymore because the spirit, soul, or light body is vibrating too fast. And it causes it to pop right out of the mortal body. That's all so-called death is. You are not your walking, talking mortal body. You are the thing that thinks currently it is the walking, talking body. The thing that knows it's existing in a walking, talking body. But the thing that thinks it's in this walking, talking body, you can't see right now, can you? You can't see it. It's within you. Okay, it's a knowingness. It is what the Bible would call, or Jesus would say, an I amness. Okay? Now you'll see in my recent video where I was literally a personal witness of a literal bomb that went off at the University of Cincinnati. There was a gigantic police cover-up with it. I am the one and only that got the actual bomb going off, and I was harassed, chased, cuffed, and had the phone taken by the authorities, who covered it up, wouldn't say what was happening, stated that they had no clue about any bomb going off and didn't hear it, even though it exploded, shook the whole ground, and almost knocked the phone out of my hand. Got 3 videos up currently of that. Yeah, I put it up. It's on there. It also includes the police coming, harassing me, cuffing me, and I'm sorry, my kings and queens, gods and goddesses, at the end, I almost break into tears. And I tell you, I have been through a lot of incarcerations, and I have been, from me to you, incarcerated for over 10 years on crimes that I didn't even do, I was innocent of. So I've been through a lot of pain and suffering with the jail system. Okay, so it's very hard for me to think that I may be going back into a cement box. okay, eating sludge, okay? It's just very hard for me. So when I think that's about to happen, yes, sometimes I do get a little weak and I can break down, okay? And I thought they were going to arrest me and take me to jail for filming this bomb. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know. God, I didn't know if they were going to take me somewhere and I didn't know. It was scary. It was scary. Okay, because I was the one person that filmed it, had everything on video, witnessed everything, and was alerting the public, okay, when they were trying to cover it up. So, long story short, without going into that, enjoy the videos, and I'm sorry for my foul language in those videos. There was a lot of panic. But anyway, in that video, you will hear me tell the police officers that they would ask how to address me. And you will not tell them to address you by your name, because your name is actually a business to them. And if you tell them that you are your name, you have to remember that they then own you, because they own your name, which is on your birth certificate, which is actually a title that they currently own. It's a title to your physical body. So you never want to tell the police officers that you are your actual name. Another video, another topic. But you will hear me tell them what they say, how should I address you? And I say, the proper way to address me is I am. And they would say, okay, I am. And they start calling me I am. And actually, I am is my nickname throughout the whole Ohio, Hamilton County court systems. The judges, prosecutors, they all know me as I am. Some of the sheriff, it's my literal nickname within the court system. But later video, later topic. We are on death and spirit right now. Okay, so the body's vibration becomes so slow that it is unable to hold the light body in, because it's vibrating too fast and it pops out of the body. Now, you are trying in your ascension process, what you are doing, the path that you are following, what you're trying to do is activate 90% more of your brain. You're trying to activate your cerebrum. Now, upon that activation, upon what is called your initiation into the Illuminati, when you become illuminated, when that cerebrum is activated, your light body is going to pop. It's going to pop out of your physical body. Now, when you do this, this is a natural thing, and it's a willing thing. You are willingly sentencing yourself to death. Listen to System of a Down, my self-righteous suicide. How does it go? Angels deserve the self-righteous suicide song. Chop Suey. It's called Chop Suey. Their self-righteous suicide. That means they are sentencing themselves to death, which is willingly popping their soul or light body from the physical body, and they're doing it willingly for specific reasons. Okay, and we'll get into that later video, later topic. Now, when you activate the cerebrum, the soul or spirit will leave through the head. It will pop through the head, and it will literally feel like a pop. You'll feel it. It's a little uncomfortable. It's a little uncomfortable at first. It'll pop, okay? But it will leave through the head. Now, when a human being becomes very old and dies, in actual death, in a mortal body death, the soul or spirit will leave through the stomach, right above the groin, under the stomach, and it will come out through the stomach. Death, the spirit leaving the body, in that case is not just it can actually be painful. Okay, a mortal death, when the soul or spirit leaves the womb area, it can actually hurt. Okay, and that's just being honest. It's just being truthful, okay? When you activate the cerebrum and you have your self-righteous suicide, and you pop your light body out of the head, it's only a little pop. But when a mortal body becomes such a slow vibration that it cannot contain the light body's high vibration. The light body will pop out of the womb area, as I said, above the groin, under the stomach, and yes, death in some cases can be painful, okay? But the spirit, the soul, the light body lives on. It lives on. You live on, okay? You live on. Now, what happens after the mortal body is left and your soul and spirit and or light body leaves the body is another video, another topic, okay? And we will go into that. Another video, another topic. This video is to let you know, my kings and queens, my gods and goddesses, that you will never die. In the video that you watch, you will see the actual death of the elderly man, and you will see the soul or light body leave through the womb area. You will see him actually pass, but you will see the circular ball of energy and consciousness leave his body and live on. Okay? You are an immortal God. You are an immortal goddess. Do never, or you shall never fear death again, because you can't die. It's impossible. You're immortal. So I hope that brings cheer to your life. I hope that brings a smile to your face. Okay? And you need to go ahead and go watch that video. All right? Playlist section, Death and Spirit. And now you know what death actually is. The leaders of the world, okay, are trying to instill fear in you, okay, by telling you that you are going to die when the mortal body passes, okay? Remember, fear lowers the vibration of the body, which makes the body weaker and makes the body not able to accomplish some of its biochemical processes, which enhances the power of the human being. Okay? And obviously they have those powers, and they don't want you to have them. The ones that are playing the game are playing it hard. It's time for you to start playing the game as hard as they do. Okay? But that is, I think, everything that I need to put in Death and Spirit. We will go into what happens after coming out of the body, okay, and more on the ascension process, about the self-righteous suicide, why you would do it, the purpose of it, in a later video. But that goes into the all-seeing eye, that goes into immortality, and many other things. Astral projection, which is astral travel, soul travel, okay? And if you're interested in learning about the secret science of soul travel, there is an awesome book. The book is called A Kankar, A-K-A-N-K-A-R. And some of the most amazing books, the secret books, are going to be titled with something that nobody would ever research. Even in air, they would never type the book's title in. And they do that purposely, because this is a science that is hidden. It's hidden. But the book is called The Kankar. I have recently lost the book. I was going to read it to you guys. I'm so upset. I was also going to send it to my mother. The book had been lost. But if you could find it, I've looked for it on the internet, on YouTube, audiobooks, and it's not there. It's not there. But the book is out there. Get it. Awesome. Awesome. It will fill you in on what's going on in the universe. Yeah, on the other planets. Just trust me. The Secret Science of Soul Travel. It's called A Kankar. Okay, we'll get into that. Another video, another topic. I'll get that book and I'll get it to you. But with that said, keep in mind, the University of Genius is and has been opened. Obviously, Master Donny Gerald, your teacher, okay, the leader of the University of Genius, School of Enlightenment, okay. We are still accepting students. All right, and what this is a telephone course. I contact my student personally every day, okay, and a brief lesson is given, okay. The lesson is meant for the student to take into the brain. The brain then needs to process it for the night. The brain will sleep on it, will coordinate it the way it needs to, and when it wakes up, it will put that information into the proper place and basically will rewire the brain with the truth, okay? The process of enlightenment can take anywhere from, we're going to guesstimate at 6 months. I've seen it done as little as 4 months, okay? But 6 months is a good starting point, but it can take, according to the student, years, okay? And don't mean to scare you off, okay? But depending on where the student is, the habits of the student, how hard the student wants to try, okay? It's all up to the student on the pace that they want to go, okay? But we have actually got the University of Genius, and we do also a group setting now and have lowered the price to $50 weekly, and that's for a group placement. We also have solo individual courses at $200 weekly. But the lessons will be geared exactly to what the student needs at the exact time the student needs it, okay? And I will get my students to the point of enlightenment, which is the activation of 100% of their brain. What comes after that? Your dreams come true, baby. I don't know what else to say. But with that said, also, make sure to check out the music on the site. Some great music, a good workout playlist on there. We got a song section that deals directly with songs of enlightenment. The signs are everywhere, guys. A lot of songs in the entertainment industry are touching base on the secret science, and they throw it in there. Movies, it's all out there. I also want you guys to know we got a new playlist section, which is teaching you how to read the tarot cards, which is a wonderful thing to learn because you can bless other people with that. Everybody loves to get their fortune read, to get a question answered that they're wondering about, get a love horoscope. It's a way for you to do something for another person. How are you, my dear? How are you? Good. You guys having a good day? Wonderful. All right, we're doing this video at the University of Cincinnati, guys. Still at the University of Cincinnati. As you'll notice, I'll be in this yellow elevator room here and there. It's a nice, quiet place to do videos. Gets me away from the hustle and bustle. And anyway, all the students just got back. So the dorms are filling up. It's getting real crowded around here. As always, what was I just talking about? Learn the tarot cards. Great thing to do for another person. You'll be the talk of the party. With that said, though, send a donation over. Okay? Right now, we need land donations, vehicle donations, building donations, home donations, and financial contributions. Okay? For the University of Genius. Okay? If you'd like to help us build a school, let's do it. Okay? Obviously, the school is going to be titled after you, and I'd be happy to bless you also on your path on a free ride to your own enlightenment. Okay? To the University of Genius. But you can go to my About section. It will have a space that says to donate. It will tell you to go to www.paypal.com, lead you directly to my email address. Basically, you just punch that into PayPal and push punch in your credit card information and send over a financial donation. So it's very simple, very easy. If that's too complicated for you, call me. Give me a buzz. Email me. Okay? I answer my calls, texts, and my emails. So no worries, I answer them personally. Okay? So with that said, this is my new phone. All right, I have 3 separate phones that I'm using right now, and this one currently is allowing me to record longer videos. So this video is also a quick test to see how long this phone's going to allow me to record. The last phone was only letting me get up to 10 minutes, so I couldn't really get too deep into subjects. However, this one, almost 30 minutes already, so that's good. So I can go ahead and bring some heat. Okay, so I'm going to start bringing some diagrams, and we're going to start getting into some deep subjects. Okay, we're almost to the intermediate section of your enlightenment journey. Okay, we're about to lesson 50 right now. So good things. Coming up, lessons on time. Coming up is the finishing of the Freemasonry work of the church. We will be doing past, present, future, and also next, what I think is the most beautiful part of the enlightenment process is the silencing of the mind, which is coming soon. Oh God, when that happened to me, it was a beautiful thing. But anyway, because I tell you what, my mind was loco, my friends. My mind was going crazy. It had control over me, and I didn't even know it. With that said, guys, I love you guys. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the like button, okay? And I'll see you on the next video. Donny Gerald, signing off. God bless y'all.